Morning arrived softly, not with noise, but with light. Sunshine slipped through the leaves, touching the garden where new friendships had quietly formed the day before. Vanilla stretched first, paws reaching toward the warmth. Chocolate followed, already alert, watching every moving shadow like a tiny guardian. Waffle rolled onto his back, completely convinced the world existed for Joy. Jojo appeared next, orange fur glowing in the sun. She paused. The garden felt different. Pultu was still there. He sat just as he had the night before, calm, patient, steady. He didn't rush toward them, didn't claim space. He waited. Jojo walked closer this time, not cautiously, but comfortably. She sat beside him, close enough to feel his warmth, far enough to feel safe. Pultu shifted slightly so she had more room. Chocolate noticed. Waffle noticed. Vanilla noticed. One by one, they gathered around, not because they were told to, but because it felt right. Ma watched from the edge of the garden. She had seen many seasons, many changes. She knew when something gentle was growing. She stepped forward slowly, her presence quiet but powerful. The others made space. Pultu lowered his head respectfully. Ma studied him. His stillness, his patience, his kindness that asked for nothing. She sat. That was all. The garden breathed. Birds sang. Leaves whispered. Time slowed. No one owned this place anymore. The garden had become something else. It had become home. Not because it was perfect, but because everyone felt safe being exactly who they were. Home is where you are accepted without question.
The afternoon grew warm and still. The garden rested. Vanilla slept curled beneath the flowers. Chocolate lay nearby. Pretending not to nap, Waffle dreamed with his paws twitching, chasing something happy. Jojo sat beside Pultu. Not close like before, closer. Her orange tail wrapped loosely near his paw. Pultu remained calm, breathing slow and steady, the kind of calm that makes the world feel safe without trying. Ma watched. She had watched many friendships begin and fade. She knew the difference between noise and truth. She stepped forward and sat where the shade met the sun. Pultu noticed immediately. He did not move toward her. He did not look away. He simply lowered his head, respectful, gentle, patient. Ma studied him for a long moment, then she lay down. Not far, not guarding, but near enough to say everything. Jojo leaned into Pultu's side. Vanilla shifted closer. Chocolate relaxed. Waffle sighed in his sleep. Ma closed her eyes. In that quiet moment, she made a promise. Not spoken, not dramatic. As long as she was here, this family would be safe. The garden seemed to understand. And friendship deepened, not loudly, but forever. Protection doesn't always bark, and sometimes it simply stays. The garden woke up laughing, not with sound, but with movement. Waffle was the first to start it. He bounced through the grass, rolling, hopping, stopping suddenly as if the world had surprised him again. Chocolate couldn't resist and chased after him. Quick and clever, pretending this was serious business. Vanilla watched for a moment, then joined, gentle but happy, tail swaying like music. Jojo sat nearby, eyes bright, amused by the chaos. Pultu watched it all with quiet joy. He didn't chase. He didn't run. He simply stayed close, ready, steady, safe. Jojo suddenly leaped forward, playful courage lighting her steps. She darted past Pultu, paused, then looked back as if inviting him into the game. Pultu stood and took a few slow steps. That was enough. Jojo circled him proudly. Waffle tumbled at his feet. Chocolate paused to sniff his nose. Ma observed from the shade. This time she smiled, not with her mouth, but with peace. The garden filled with warmth. No fear, no tension, only shared joy. As the sun climbed higher, everyone settled, tired, happy, together. Pultu lay down, Jojo curled beside him, and the garden learned something new that day. Friendship is not only quiet, sometimes it laughs. Joy grows where safety lives,